Good evening.
Good evening.
So you join us today in that semi-regular event in the Whoathon where I am Paulie.
And I am Courtney.
No alcoholic beverage here, just a cup of tea. In order to cheer oneself up, we just watched the latest episode of this fantastic programme called Doctor Who, which is called Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS. And I'm not going to bury the lead. I'm going to go straight in with it. It's not very good. And that's okay. But it's quite telling, isn't it, that when you get a story that has a lot of TARDIS in, and I think Doctor Who fans always think, oh my God, it's going to be amazing, we're going to get loads of TARDIS, I think they tend to fall flat. Part of the joy of Doctor Who is the fact you land somewhere and crazy stuff happens. And in actual fact, as we found out in Davison's era, I think prolonged TARDIS scenes don't seem to work out quite as well as you would want them to. And I wonder if that's partly because there seems to be so much possibility there. There's so many things you could do with an interior of the TARDIS story that perhaps everybody's got their own sort of platonic interior of the TARDIS story. And as a result, anything that comes up is going to feel like it falls short. I think that this story falls short because honestly, it could have done with a bit of a rewrite. It was a couple of writes away, I think, from hanging together. Like, you've got some really interesting things going on. I like they are us in the future baddies. It's a bit, for the very old fans amongst you, Cat's Cradle, Time's Crucible, the fifth New Adventures novel, which is amazing. So I think that idea comes a bit from there. You've got, of course, the TARDIS library, which is way too Hogwarts for my liking. I mean, I'm not gonna mess about. You know, yes, let's have an old book. Let's have bottles of magic nonsense, whatever. The notion of kidding your kid brother that he's an android is as sick an idea.
That is really hot, yeah. And can I say, it seems unnecessarily, like, it's not, there's not enough in the story that makes that necessary.
There you go.
And you just think that is super cruel.
Because that's a whole story in itself. And I also think that maybe a couple of rewrites along the line, you get a story in which you've got a comparison between this device that the Doctor loves, that is his wife, you know, it's been referred to as his wife before, isn't it? You've got this environment in which the Doctor has a relationship that is almost a person, and then you've got the comparison with this person that's been made to feel like a robot. Surely there was some ground to make with that. That seemed like the way that was going to go, and of course it doesn't go there, and whatever. And of course, then at the end, you have a great big reset button. And
I hate a reset.
well, the most maddening thing about that reset button there is that, yes, perhaps you've got a slither of decency. No, you're a freaking knobhead, and you should be made to suffer for what you've done to your brother, quite frankly. Your brother should be back to being the boss and all this. Anyway.
Yeah.
Maybe he was. Maybe I missed the badge being that. I don't know, but it just felt this story like moments strung together. Now, let's get this straight. Was that a great story? No. Did I enjoy myself for 45 minutes? Yes, I certainly did. I had a great old time because I'm here, not feeling great, with my lovely family, watching Doctor Who. And as I've told you a million times, a bad episode of Doctor Who is better than virtually any television programme, whether it's good or not. That's my opinion. It's true, that's my true opinion. I also think Matt Smith, as ever, in this imperious run of form that Matt Smith is in, absolutely soars, because he's Matt Smith. And I have to say, in a run of stories in which the companion's relationship with the TARDIS is called into question, well, this fits perfectly into that. And I do think that Jenna Coleman is doing a stand-up job as the new companion. So, what can I say? This is the most disappointing story we've had for quite some time. Maybe since, I don't know what since. Why would I do that? But
Black Spot.
Oh. But
I think it's actually written by the same person.
Is that right? Oh, thank you so much for your fact checking there. But the fact that it promises a lot, right? With a title like that, it's promising a lot. I just think it's setting itself up to fail. But hey, that's okay, because alternative opinions are available. Elizabeth, do you have a different opinion on it?
No, I have
You don't?
exactly the same opinion. You didn't mention about the Clara subplot, though, with the whole, because this is the other thing that's going to piss me off,
What?
is I can't remember any of these, bearing in mind this is a month before my mum dies, but in terms of Clara, she's got this whole sort of, ooh, she's the impossible
girl. Yeah, yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And then it seems to be, oh no, she's not the impossible girl, it's all fine.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether she's the impossible girl or not.
Do you not remember how that resolves itself?
I can't remember how it resolves.
Okay.
So,
All right.
So.
Okay.
But right now I'm thinking, I'm just going to wipe that all off now.
Right, okay. Well, that's going to be interesting to see how that develops. So there you go, 2 very similar opinions about Journey to the Centre of TARDIS. But listen, I don't want to leave you with that. So why don't we go and get a third opinion? Well, let's go and get a third opinion on Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS, because I think somebody else might have a different take. Young man, can you pause that, please? Come here. Could you tell my friends on Twinternet what you thought of Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS, please? I'd like to know your opinion. Go on, you've got 2 minutes.
Okay.
Go on.
Well, I absolutely adored it.
Yeah, why is that?
It was full of Easter eggs and slight foreshadowing.
What?
I think.
Talk us through the Easter eggs that you spotted.
Oh, well, at one point, I thought there was the crack in time.
Yeah, on its side maybe, but definitely evocative of the crack in time.
Yeah, yeah.
What rooms did we see?
The swimming pool.
Definitely. That's appeared in loads of story. Invasion of Time. It was referenced in the 11th hour. And then Clara swims in the swimming pool at the end, we assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she has a towel.
Yeah.
And it's changed out of her clothes.
What else did we see? We saw the telescope. What did that look like?
It was a telescope from Tooth and Claw.
Yeah. What did we see in the library?
This is from the Genocide Machine.
Which is a Big Finish audio that
it
you
might
may not...
have been mentioned somewhere. I don't know my Doctor Who that well.
Oh, I think you know it pretty well. What was in the library, though?
There was... Okay, so there was a book of history.
Yeah. Time War.
Yeah. And there was also...
Bit of foreshadowing there, can I just say, because we're going to get some background soon, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was also the fluid tanks.
Yeah.
Which, in the Genocide Machine, are these tanks of, like, water.
Is it like data storage?
Yeah, it's like that.
So, overall, mate, what did you think of Journey to the Centre of the TARDIS?
I loved it.
Yeah? Are you glad we watched it tonight?
Yeah, it had a lot in its plot, though. I think it could have done with being a 2-parter, maybe.
Really? You'd have had even more Journey to the Centre of TARDIS?
Yeah.
Humphrey, thank you for your contribution to this video.
And also, the foreshadowing that I mentioned earlier was... Oh, the memory TARDIS. It appeared there was a memory TARDIS at some point.
I think it was Amy's, you know. I think it's Amy's Pond's TARDIS that she had. But it could go either way, couldn't it?
When did she have a TARDIS?
Let's Kill Hitler. Mel's playing with it on the bed and throws it in the air as a brilliant special effect where it turns into the real TARDIS. That's worth checking out if you can't remember that bit.
Sure, she has a TARDIS.
Yeah.
But
it's not that one.
It certainly resembles the memory TARDIS, that room.
I'm totally with it. Oh, the whole room?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, totally.
With the shelves and the random...
Yeah. The cot. The cot was there as well.
Which was Melody and... I don't know why. Is it the Doctors? I always thought
it was the Doctors. No, it was the Doctors, and then it was given to Melody.
Okay.
And also there was an umbrella, but it wasn't Sylve's umbrella. I think it was there was an umbrella. Anyway, listen. Thank you for your contribution. Would you like to say cheerio to our friends on Twinternet?
Twinternet?
Yeah, Twinternet.
Bye.
Farewell, Twinternet.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye.